what I'm going to say here, I may be trampling on some cones, so please pardon me, Premier, and the parliamentarians that are here. All of you know that South Africa, in its position in the world, we are a global player. In Africa, we are the leader in terms of economics and geopolitics. And therefore, we are considered a big brother. No, you cannot be a big brother if you are unable to wield a stick that will make people be afraid. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is he talking about and all that? How many of you will build a beautiful and expensive house and not fence it and protect it? I don't think none of you will do that. Constitutionally, the South African National Defence Force is mandated to protect and defend the country. Now, any home will display its character, its worthiness, by the level of security that it places around it. Now, if we're going to play big brother in Africa, and therefore what we give for the Defence Force should symbolize that. A lot has been said about the South African National Defence Force not being well equipped, not being resourced and all that. I'm not going to get into that, but I'm saying, and I'm appealing to the politicians that are here, that next time you sit down and debate, think whether you are protected or not. Because that grant that you're giving to the people out there, the education of your children and everything else will not materialize if you're not protected. I'm sure many of you know that we are sharing our grant for the poor with people who are not supposed to share the grant. And that is because we are not protected. Our borders are porous. And they're porous because you, the politicians, have decided you want a Mickey Mouse Defence Force. I'm sorry to say that. And by the way, the Adjutant General is here. I'm protected. I'm not making a political speech, by the way.
South African borders are porous because of the politicians. It is the politicians in this country who have decided that we need not to secure our borders. And when you start hearing such words being uttered by those who are tasked with protecting the country, you then have to know that it means we as a country, this country is in the brink of a collapse. It is only a matter of time before this country is on its knees. Those who will contest this view are people who are benefiting from the lawlessness that is attached to having such porous borders. There are people, the elites in this country are the ones who are beneficiaries of these porous borders. The capitalist class, the white monopoly capital, of course working with the political class in this country, which is of course made of black people, are reaping the benefits of this because To them, it means cheap labor. That is why you see the hospitality industry in this country is overpopulated with undocumented foreigners working in that sector. So of course, the white establishment wants an open and porous borders so they can access cheap labor, so they can be able to subvert and circumvent the labor laws of the country by employing the cheap labor that is provided by undocumented foreign nationals in this country. Go to the trucking sector, the logistics, same problem. Go to agriculture in the farms. White farmers are employing undocumented foreign nationals in droves without even thinking twice about it. Then when the very same foreign nationals turn around and kill them for labor disputes, then there's an outcry from the very same racist white farmers. They start making noise saying black people are killing white farmers. What they're not telling the people and the world, it is that they are being killed by their own employees who are undocumented foreign nationals that they themselves they employ knowingly because they want cheap labor. They don't want to pay the minimum wage. They want to subject them to slavery. So when those people turn around and kill them, all of a sudden it becomes our problem. Why should it be our problem? We have seen how politicians are fingered in the drug syndicates and drug cartels. So the open borders and the porous borders provide business opportunities to these politicians, to politicians like Julius Malema, because it is not them who have to live, share space with these foreign nationals who are unaccounted for, who then terrorize the communities. It is us, the black people in the townships, who have to enjoy that. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Tebos Kosana. The name of the platform is Izwi Labansundu, the voice for Africans. Thank you very much.